AI tools I use every day to save me about 15 hours a week. Hi, I'm Morgan Devon. I'm the CEO of Afrotech and Blavity, and you can follow here for more AI tools and insights. Number one, I use AI on my meetings, either Otter or I use Gemini if I'm using a Google Hangout. These automatically transcribe every single conversation and then it sends the notes in a really organized fashion with all the takeaways. I then have an automation with my chief of staff so she can read the meeting notes and make sure I follow up on any of the things that I committed to. The second tool that I use every day is probably no surprise to you, but it's ChatGPT. I've talked about ChatGPT before in all my other videos, so you can click there to see how I use it. But I use it for writing, for ideation, for strategy, and so many other ways. And I also use Claude. That's my third tip, because Claude I use in a different way. I use Claude for more in-depth research and also for more in-depth analysis. The fourth AI tool that I use is Zapier. I use Zapier for all of these apps that basically automate my workflow. So for example, I have a Google workflow where at night it sends me my calendar for the next day so I know all my meetings, and then it does research on all the people that I'm meeting with and sends that into my inbox. The fifth AI tool that I use every week, probably not every day, but definitely every week, is called Stitch by Google. And it basically creates all these different wireframes and ideas and high fidelity wireframes so that I can get my ideas on paper to share. The last tool that I use every single day, because I'm really trying to play with it and get really good at it, is 11 Labs. 11 Labs allows you to create AI generated voices. So I've created a voice of myself so I can create an AI generated podcast. Of course, it'll be me and all of my ideas, but the voice may actually just be a clone of me depending on what's going on. So I'm preparing for baby, so I'm trying to get all these tools and automations in place so that once I'm on mat leave, I can take a little bit of a rest, but still make sure that I'm getting you guys the content that you need to stay informed with AI. So make sure you follow and click here for more.